morning, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us on After GMS. Wow, it is September 20th, Tuesday. Well, if you switch that around, it's Tuesday, September 20th. Regardless, still the same day, the same time, and same weather. We'll talk about it in just a few minutes. I'm Tracy McCain here with Christian Morgan and Megan Malaris.
We've had the same weather for a couple weeks now, and it seems like today's another gorgeous morning, but we're starting to see those signs of summer back, ironically.
Yeah, you know, it's still technically 2 days left in summer, right? Technically. And we have to be technical around here, but Mother Nature is going to squeeze every ounce of summer out that it can as we warm up over the next couple days. Take a live look now over the Piedmont. Beautiful morning of weather, like Meg mentioned. Beautiful sunshine, Carolina blue sky. Hardly any clouds this morning. Don't throw that at me. 68 out the door in Greensboro, 68 in Winston-Salem, 62 in Lexington and Asheboro, 64 in Burlington. Foothills and mountains are a little bit warmer this morning too. Upper 50s in the Wilkesboros and upper 50s and low 60s in the mountains. No big weather feature on the map for us. We just continue to warm things up gradually over the next couple days, but really the middle of the country is going to be baking over today and tomorrow. They're going to see temperatures in the upper 90s, even over 100 degrees out in places like Kansas, Oklahoma, and all those areas. Man, it's going to be hot out there. We're at least doable here with mid and upper 80s. Cold front on the way, though, will bring about some big changes as we head into the end of the week. High pressure from the north out of Canada will start to build in behind that front and really bring us back to a big taste of fall air. Also, that front helps us out in regards of helping to steer Hurricane Fiona back out to sea. So after Thursday, humidity will crash Thursday night. Boy, you talk about a different day of weather on Friday. We like that. Not a whole lot of moisture with that front either, so I expect most of us to stay dry. Isolated shower storm not out of the question, but I do expect us to stay mainly dry. For today, a partly sunny sky, upper 80s this afternoon. Meanwhile, as Hurricane Fiona pulls away from the Dominican Republic, now our strongest storm out in the Atlantic so far this season. It is a Category 3, becoming a Category 4 storm, continuing to strengthen tonight and tomorrow. It will stay off the coast of the Carolinas, but it will give us some strong rip currents over the next few days along the coast, so keep that in mind. Cooler weather is ahead for the weekend, could even drop down into the upper 40s by Saturday morning.
Let's get to some morning headlines. We are working to learn more about how the bodies of two triad teenagers were in an Orange County field. Investigators say a group of men on four-wheelers discovered them Sunday while riding in Hillsboro. Orange County Sheriff's Office identified them as 14-year-old Lyric Woods and 18-year-old Devin Clark. Deputies believe someone shot and killed them. Both of them had been reported missing prior to that. Clark attended Eastern Alamance High School where he played football. The school had a balloon release last night in his honor. The Sheriff's Office has not given any suspect information at this point. Crisis counselors continue to be on standby today in Alamance County Burlington school system after this happened. They are available to talk with any students and staff. Yesterday, leaders released a statement about 18-year-old Devin Clark, saying, quote, Devin will always be remembered as a kind-hearted, gentle giant who was well-liked by his classmates. Others in the community shared positive memories of Lyric Woods as well.
In your other headlines this morning, Governor Roy Cooper expected to submit the bid for the 2027 World University Games today. Now, the event is the second largest sporting competition behind the Olympics. If Greensboro gets the bid, several competitions would take place at the Greensboro Coliseum and the Aquatic Center. And if we get that bid, the local economy would rake in a whole lot of money. We're talking millions of dollars. We expect to know a final outcome in November. The Stephen Tanger Center for Performing Arts in Greensboro celebrating its first anniversary. Greensboro Mayor Nancy Vaughn will participate in the celebration today at noon. You know, the center has hosted more than 220 events already, bringing thousands of people to the area. The next Broadway series begins in October with the first show, Pretty Woman. Tickets are on sale now. Well, Greensboro City officials also voting on two multi-million-dollar business deals today. The first one involves the new Toyota battery plant coming to the Greensboro-Randolph mega site. They'll vote to finalize the plan covering water and sewer costs at the site. And the next order of business is for the Windsor-Chavis Rec Center on Eastgate City Boulevard. The City Council will vote on increasing funds to speed up existing construction plans.
Well, consider this your inspiration to get out and get active. A new active adult center in Greensboro can help you do that. There's an open house today, and our ITV's McMiller is already getting in on the action.
Yeah, so the space is already set up for the open house and wellness fair. You see tables are already lined up here in the gymnasium of the Trotter Active Adult Center. Now, typically, this space is used for programs to keep adults active. We're joined by Mark Hayes to talk a little bit about how this space is typically utilized. What do you all typically do here in the gym?
Typically in the gym, some of the programs that we do, we range from yoga, we do chair yoga, we have Tai Chi. We have a combination of yoga and Tai Chi called Tai Yoga. We do have a line dance class that we do teach. We have another class called cardio mixing, which we do teach. That's got a nice little following. It gets the actual seniors and active adults heart rate up a little bit, but we do have some moderate classes like the chair yoga to actually get them some great exercise without having to put much exertion on their body.
Okay. But those who want to take it a step further, they can grab some of these dumbbells and get themselves a good workout in here as
get a nice little pump with the actual dumbbells that we do have. We have some of the actual yoga straps that they can use if they want to get that deep stretch, pulling out those muscles, because, you know, as you do age, some of your flexibility tends to go, so we want to make sure that they keep that flexibility. We do use some of the actual yoga blocks, and here are some of the actual yoga mats that we do allow the active adults to use while they're here at the center. You can use these or bring your own if you like.
All right, and I know this is not the only program that you have. You can find out about all of the programs offered here at the Active Adult Center at their open house and wellness fair happening today. We have that information on the screen for you right now. It begins at 10 a.m. and runs to 1 p.m. today. You can learn a lot here. You can take a tour. You can get some information and tips from some health and wellness experts as well.
You know, I always say anytime is the right time to eat, especially in the South. Well, Greensboro, North Carolina is certainly a part of a fantastic week of restaurants celebrating Chow Downtown, which starts today. The event encourages you to get out there, try some new places to eat with special deals on the menu. More than 15 old and new restaurants are participating in this event. Lewis and Elm Wine Bar, Liberty Oak, Machete, just to name a few. You can see the full list of participating restaurants on the City of Greensboro's website, and more specifically on Downtown Incorporated's website.
I'm on there now. There are some amazing restaurants.
And some good deals that maybe you wouldn't have tried that restaurant before because their prices are, you know, $20 plus for a burger and fries. You're like, I'm good. Maybe you try it out now because they have some, you know, half off deals.
And some award-winning chefs here, and I mean, just some incredible food downtown.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even want to start naming restaurants because
I know, you leave somebody out.
I know, I love them all. I will say it is really amazing how downtown Greensboro specifically has come such a long way. Even in the last 5 years since I last lived down there.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, so many new restaurants. Of course, Tanger Center, which we just talked about celebrating its first anniversary, has brought a huge group of new people into town. And what are they doing before the shows? Well, they're eating at a restaurant. They're getting a glass of wine at one of the wine bars. And then they're enjoying a nice evening out with arts and entertainment.
Yeah, speaking of arts and entertainment, with the Tanger Center nearby, a lot of restaurants have really had a re-emergence of business, and you know, they're supporting really each other. It's supporting the area, really. You know, when one area wins, they all win. So it's kind of that Downtown Incorporated's way of reinvesting back into the downtown area, and people are coming.
Yeah, you know, to your point about things changing over the last really five years, especially over the last 10 years, though, we've really seen kind of downtown Greensboro sort of revitalize itself. And I remember, you know, even as a kid, when I couldn't drive, when I was young, when we'd come to Greensboro as a family, we'd always come up here for dinner on Friday or Saturday night, and we'd always go out, you know, to Friendly and out to the other places. And now there's so much going on, not just there, but downtown and everywhere. There's the place, downtown Greensboro has really, really grown.
Yeah, and you're right, Megan. I honestly could not choose just one.
Yeah.
Because they're all amazing. And even if it's not specifically downtown, you know, the surrounding areas, like, I'm not even going to start naming them. But you know where I love my French toast, and I'm not going to go there this morning. But I could certainly use a few slices this morning.
Yes.
Give us some. We'd love that.
I would definitely do that.
But you know, there's so, you know, and it's not just one type of food. You know, you can, like Meg said, you know, you can go down there, you can get, you know, drinks, you can get dessert, you can find, you know, you can find everything. You could do 2 or 3 or 4 different places just for one night, you know, maybe try all different things.
Yeah. So Chow Downtown, as we're talking about, is just specific to downtown Greensboro. But
Right.
talking about other areas of town that have really developed, Asheboro, Christian, your hometown,
Yeah.
my husband's hometown is one of them. There's a lot to do in downtown Asheboro now. You know, my husband, like you, used to come to Greensboro to eat. You know, growing up, that was just the thing to do. But now, especially with the zoo becoming so much more popular and expanding, there's now a brewery in downtown Asheboro, a lot of restaurants. A lot of people who live there stay local now.
I even had a guy that I used to work with when I was in radio that I saw the other day. He's like, man, I was in Asheboro the other day. I said, yeah. He's like, it's changed a lot. He said, the place was buzzing. He said, it was happening. I said, yeah.
Don't sleep
No, and
on Asheboro.
No, and I'll say this too, just shameless plug because I'm from Asheboro. Asheboro won one of America's favorite cities, downtown did. And so I think, you know, there was a lot of publicity, a lot of press about that, and kind of got the word out about Asheboro and the changes and the revitalization of downtown that they were doing. It's a poppin' place now.
Yeah, they were an all-American city.
All-American city.
Yep. Reedsville was too, just recently. So when we say local, we wanted to know what places you like to eat in your community, because we know not everybody comes to Greensboro all the time. Joanne said the Little Lunchroom in Old Salem is one of her favorites.
I've tried that.
Yeah, Bobby Odom says he likes Natty Greens in Greensboro, and at home in Danville he mentioned a different place, but then I see he wrote some new ones in, so let's expand this. He said he usually alternates in Greensboro between Natty Greens, Bourbon Bowl, Crafted, and Mellow Mushroom, which are all really good and in walking distance. Rhonda said, I'm staying really local here. She said, we love the Stockyard restaurant in Siler City.
That's a good burger at the Stockyard.
Oh, really? Herman Street said, favorite restaurant is Jam's Deli.
Oh, yeah. It's over by Quaker Village, I think.
Okay, all right. And then, here's Bobby's comment about Danville, Virginia, the Golden Leaf Bistro.
Oh,
Never heard of that. I'm sure we'll all be going to Danville a lot more in a few years.
With the
the casino build.
Bobby won't be able to keep us out. Well, I'll stay away because I'm not a fan of them, but I'm sure my husband will be there. Great.
Likewise. Yeah. Yes. All right. Let's take a gamble on this weather, shall we? Because it's warming up on the first day of fall later this week.
Ironically, first day of fall, Thursday, could be our hottest day of the week, and really our hottest day in over a week or two as we get back up close to 90 degrees. Just a little fun fact here, we haven't had a 90-degree day since August 27th. So it's been a while since we officially hit 90. We're back up there close to it on Thursday, just ahead of a cold front. But once it moves by, you're going to start to feel changes Thursday night in a really different world of weather as you wake up on Friday morning. By the time you get up on Friday morning, temperatures are down into the low to mid 50s. Afternoon highs on Friday only in the low 70s. And take a look at Saturday. I do think we could have some areas that drop down into the upper 40s Saturday morning. I may even adjust my forecast a little bit. 76 Saturday afternoon, cool in the 50s Sunday morning, low 80s Sunday afternoon. And I'll tell you what, just another great stretch of weather coming up here. We will have a little chance for rain though Sunday night late and again on Monday as another cold front rolls by the Piedmont. But we're getting these fall cold fronts to move by, and they give us a little better chance to see some sustained fall weather. But I do expect that after Thursday this week. So there is a light at the end of the tunnel.
Yes. I was just writing on the feed, of course my earring falls. Sorry. I was just writing on the feed that I don't miss the 90-degree temperatures.
I don't really either.
I'm not,
I think we did it for so long and everybody's kind of burnt out on it.
literally fried.
Literally fried, baked.
It was a hot, really humid summer.
It was.
It was, especially the last several weeks of it. We had 90, 90, 99.
Yeah.
August was a hot month.
It really was. So September, just kind of stay on this cool streak. We'll give you, a few days of upper 80s, but after that, come on back
It's
down.
at least doable heat.
It is doable.
Early on I was talking about, middle of the country is going to see 100-degree readings today and tomorrow. So we could be doing that, but
Right.
we'll deal with the mid and upper 80s. We can handle that.
Right. All right. I hope you can too.
It's a compromise, right? We deal with the heat and humidity to get the fall weather back in here by the weekend.
And then soon enough, it'll be snowing.
One thing at a time.
Let's get through fall, and then I jumped ahead to Halloween earlier, so we'll just do it one day at a time.
We like to look forward, don't we?
We do.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. We're looking forward to seeing you on the Good Morning Show at 9 a.m. on our main channel, WFMY News 2. And if you can't if you can't join us there, join us back here tomorrow for After GMS.
And done.
Have you ever watched High School Musical where Sharpay's like, ma, ma, ma? Okay. No.
Yes. I have many years ago.
That's what
many years ago.
Okay. Simone's into it now, so I've just started to.
Starting to recite it now?
Exactly.
Okay.
Okay.
Get out there and get to it.
I'm late.